Hello guys, my name is David Imo. We could remember earlier we talked about why should we celebrate Christmas? Why should we celebrate Christmas? But now we're going to be diverting a little. So we've learnt about why. So let's talk about how. How? How should you celebrate Christmas? Okay, celebrate with family or something. So how should we celebrate Christmas? So I have my guest here. Already you guys know her, Jessica, Miss Jessica, the pretty lady from Abuja. Hello. If you're not pretty, okay. Everybody's pretty, Joe. But trust me, the lady is elegant and she's very beautiful. So she's going to be telling us how should we celebrate Christmas. So ma, tell us how do you think we should celebrate Christmas? As Christians, Muslims, anybody generally. Okay.
Okay, yeah. How we should celebrate Christmas, because Christmas is a period of love and being united with
Okay.
family and all that. So I'll advise that the best way we can celebrate Christmas is get together,
Okay.
family reunions. No matter how busy you think you'll be, create time for your loved ones, create time for friends. I mean, this is what I believe Christmas is one of the biggest festival
That's
period
true.
we have
That's right.
of the year.
That's
Yes,
right.
so no matter how busy you are, I mean, I believe other holidays you maybe you didn't take a break and all that. This is a time where you can take that break.
Creating
And
time for family.
exactly, create time for family, create time for your loved ones. There is no excuses about that. And spend quality time together. And you know, is as you spend quality time together, you even get to know yourselves better, you get to love yourselves more. So don't
That's
give
true.
excuses.
Sorry to cut it short. During the pandemic, okay, during the pandemic, let's talk about families back then. Then we relate it to now. Okay, you know, so many couples were so busy with businesses and all that they don't have time for, you know, themselves and all that. But I think science says that about 90, maybe 80% of couples who stayed at home together had family crisis. Why? I was like, why? Does that mean that some families or some couples live like business partners? Like they are running transaction. Hey, hi, good morning. You go your way, come back. Hi, in the night you sleep, wake up next thing and all that. So it was as if the pandemic made so many, you know, things to uncover. Some people love their partner so well. Some people like they discovered so many things that they never, you know, saw in their partner. So I want to understand why it's like that. Do you think there's a change in any way?
Okay, yeah, you're very right. I mean, during the pandemic, you know, by then in church, at work, and different places, people were like, "I just discovered this about my wife. I just discovered this about my husband. I just discovered this about my children." And reason being is because there was no time. That quality time for family was not there. And why? Because everyone was too busy with work. Busy.
You don't have time for your children.
Exactly. You don't have time for your children. That's why most homes have helps that stay with their kids. Meanwhile, those kids even need the attention of family, of their parents as well. So yes, as you know, a pandemic kept them together and more
for
close
months,
together.
So
exactly.
Some people even they gave birth to like triplets. Yes, in one
during
month.
the pandemic. Yes, so at least being home with your spouse and your family, you know, it makes because due to the no going out thing during the pandemic and all that, so you being home all the time with your spouse and your family will now make give you that understanding and that close relationship amongst yourselves.
Wow,
yes,
wow, so beautiful.
Through that you begin to discover some certain things that you've never discovered about your husband or your wife or your children, and sometimes some things might happen and you're like, oh, this is my wife.
I didn't believe I was so skilled, you know, cooking until I stayed a lot of months in the house. I was selling my business. You know, they used to give some break, you know, early in the morning. Let me just leave the secret. Early in the morning, some people just leave the house around 2. Leave the house to go and sell 1 or 2 things in the market. I used to do it too. Delivery. I would
2 a.m.
Now No, not exactly 2 a.m. Man, I don't like working in the night. But around those 4, 5, I'll
Oh,
just go and do my delivery ASAP, then come back and all that. So I think the pandemic really made so many things to uncover itself. Some people don't really know themselves, but the couples, exactly, couples. Some couples don't really know themselves, but because of these holidays, because of these breaks, you get to know your spouse better.
yes,
You get to, see some different things about your spouse you
yes,
never saw before and all that.
yes.
Some people even add spices to their relationship. I'm telling you,
Of course.
spices, maggi, onion, bring curry and everything to mix it up to make it so nice. So
Yeah.
I think Christmas should be a season where you celebrate with your spouse, where you talk, you gist, you go out, field trip, catch cruise,
Create that time.
great time. You
Yes.
understand?
You know.
Pleasure Park is there, Kilimanjaro is there, Chicken Republic is there. But the problem is, don't go spend too much, because January is that time where people are very broke. So spend wisely while you celebrate Christmas, and don't forget, Jesus is the reason for the season. And I want to thank my humble guest, Miss Jessica. Thank you very much for being here, for honoring my invitation, being here in Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt na try, sha. Una supposed pay me. Don't mind.